Hi, we're continuing with life science and cell biology in a nutshell. We're learning about cell division and the difference between mitosis, which is the division of somatic or body cells, and aka the multiplication of these cells via cell division, and meiosis, which is uh, when you have reproductive cells that divide um, and these reproductive cells then form combine to form zygote cells, which are the offspring cells, and um, this the chromosomes in these cells, the parent cells, recombine uh, in and the cell that ends up in the zygote is not identical to either one of the parent cells. It is different and unique. While in mitosis, all the daughter cells are exactly genetically identical to the cell that starts off, the parent cell. Um, so in mitosis, you have sister chromatids separate, migrating centromere first toward opposite poles of the cell in the last stages of mitosis. So sister chromatids, which are two chromatids, um, are they separate in meiosis, and however you have homologous chromosomes migrate toward opposite poles of the cell again in the end of this division cycle, and however the sister chromatids do not yet separate until the final stages of meiosis. So here is a picture showing homologous chromosomes in orange, which are pulled to the opposite ends of the cell by the blue spindle fibers. This results in two cells with half the number of chromosome of the parent cell, and this is meiosis only occurring in haploid reproductive cells. So this is excuse me, in reproductive cells that they 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 start out being diploid and become haploid. There's some when they divide, the number splits into two, so now you have two haploid cells resulting from one diploid parent cell. Meiosis is a two-part cell division process in organisms that reproduce sexually. Meiosis, so the only difference between sexual and non-sexual is in sexual reproduction you have recombination of genetic material. Non-sexual reproduction, all the genetic material stays exactly the same. It doesn't change or recombine. Meiosis produce gametes with half the number of chromosomes as the parent cell. In some respects, meiosis is similar to in parts of mitosis, yet there's differences that are fundamental. So, at the end of meiosis, you have four daughter haploid cells that are produced. Each resulting daughter cell has half the number of chromosomes as the parent cell. Before a dividing cell enters meiosis, it undergoes a period of growth. So just like in mitosis, It's in the stage of interphase before the division starts. So, period of growth, and the cell increases in mass, synthesizing DNA and proteins, duplicating its chromosomes, and it prepares for cell division during interphase. So, meiosis 1. So there's two stages of meiosis: meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Meiosis 1 encompasses 4 stages. Prophase 1, chromosomes condense and begin migrating towards the metaphase plate. In metaphase 1, chromosomes align at the plate. In anaphase 1, homologous chromosomes separate and they move towards the opposite cell poles. So these are the chromosomes that are in pairs, or they're the same. And in telophase, the last stage, cytoplasm divides, producing 2 cells. Okay. So then, meiosis 2. So meiosis 2. Prophase chromosomes begin migrating to the metaphase plate. Metaphase chromosomes align at the plate. Anaphase, sister chromatids separate and begin moving to the opposite ends of the cell. Then telophase, new nuclei form around daughter chromosomes. The cytoplasm divides. At the end of meiosis 2, 4 daughter cells are produced from the initial cell. Each of these resulting daughter cells is haploid. So, see, here we have chromosomes shown using a microscopy. So, fluorescence light micrograph of the 46 chromosomes from a normal human female is shown, constituting the full karyotype. This is the total number of chromosomes found in nearly every cell of the female human body, as well. Males have 46 as well, but each cell contains 22 matched pair of chromosomes and 1 sex-determining pair at the far bottom right. And then female and male karyotypes differ only in that last pair of the sex pair of chromosomes. Male sets would be labeled XY, and the female is labeled XX. Homologous chromosomes are chromosome pairs, one from each parent, that are similar in length, gene position, and centromere location. Okay, so they're not identical, they're just similar. The position of the genes on each chromosome is the same. It matches, however, the genes may contain different alleles. So different forms of the same gene. Like if you have the same gene on each homologous chromosome for the eye, one may be for dark colored eyes and one may be for light colored eyes, stuff like that. Chromosomes are important molecules as they contain DNA and genetic instructions for the direction of all cell activity. They carry genes determining individual traits. So we'll learn more about alleles and genes specifically later on. So thank you guys.